Start with Lester Quinones, a 26-point performance today. Really impressive, especially in the first half. 26 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, couple of steals in there as well. 8 of 17 from the field, 4 of 10 from three-point range, and 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 16 of his points came in the first half, including a stretch in that second quarter, late in that second quarter, where he had a series of triples. Really got the Warrior offense going after a pretty slow start for both teams. I mean, the Warriors led 22-21 after the opening period, despite shooting just 30% from the floor. He was really electric. He has been. His first game in Vegas wasn't overly efficient, 15 points, 5 for 15 shooting, I think it was. But this was a performance from him where he got back to his quality work, both on the ball and off the ball. Look, there's been a lot of comparisons between him and the recently departed Jordan Poole. Now, I don't think anyone's saying that Quinones is going to become the player that Poole has over the last couple of seasons, but there's certainly similarities with his ability to play both on and off the ball. He's a pure shooter. That's simply the case. He's 4 of 10 from deep today. He's shown a real capacity not only to be a high-level three-point shooter, percentage-wise, but also in terms of taking a high volume and really difficult deep ones as well. So Quinones has been really impressive. I really like his capacity to run the floor in transition. He had a layup to open the second half, which really proved to me that this isn't a guy who's necessarily just looking for three-point shots in the half court, but he's also willing to run in transition, spot up, or run the floor and get to the rim for a layup. He had an and one in the final 90 seconds today, which was impressive, and I think that's going to be the continuation of his development, is being able to do things with the ball in his hands. I'm not sure he's quite got the first step that Jordan Poole necessarily does, but a lot of Jordan Poole's stuff off the dribble also led to turnovers and being out of control. So I think for Quinones, it's about being able to develop that side of his game, maintaining control, being able to get to the rack efficiently, and being able to finish as well. Because I think he does have some chops being able to finish around the rim. At the moment, he's more of just a shooter primarily. But there's certainly some work on and off the ball that is quite impressive. And I think the Warriors will be lucky to be able to retain him on a two-way contract. I wouldn't be surprised with how he's performed. 3 20-point outings in his first 4 games of Summer League here. I wouldn't be surprised if a team tries to chase him on a 15-man roster with a standard NBA contract. I think the Warriors being able to retain him on a two-way would be an absolute steal, and they'd be fortunate to do so. So we'll wait and see what happens there if another team potentially comes calling at the end of Summer League here in Vegas. And yeah, it'll be interesting. Should the Warriors have that pressure, will they put him on a standard contract on the 15-man roster? I doubt it at this point. However, he's clearly been the most impressive player thus far in Summer League, that's for sure.